So, despite the fact that the adventure with Malodeur had not really been resolved, our heroes, including Blackhead Bill now, had to take on the job of returning the dragon's eye to the statue from which it had been taken. This was because they needed the money, they needed cash, and they needed it badly, so they were delving down very deep into Faroth Azar to find the statue and return the eye. Now, almost immediately they were beset by orcs, the orcs that had inhabited the caverns below the mountain for many a year, and it made their life very difficult from the moment they stepped inside. Very difficult indeed. Orcs everywhere, but with a judicious and careful attack on the mage, as you can see in the middle there, the four adventurers worked well as a group and managed to slay most of their adversaries within a very short period of time, and moved on into the next room, where again they were beset by orcs with bows and an orc hero who lunged forward menacingly at Faroth. Blackhead Bill, however, stepped in his way, while Azzraela took on most of the other orcs, cutting them down with Gwendgoth. Blackhead Bill carried on battling with the large hero, and Faroth took a step back in order to heal his compatriots. Eventually, however, it was just the Orc hero with his magical weapon and the four heroes attacking him, and he was felled. The group decided to move on as swiftly as they could, knowing that their time was very, very short, and that they needed to press on. Into the next room they were besieged by arrows flying past them with goblins everywhere, but they discovered them, they dispatched them rather very quickly and moved into another room where they found another large group of goblins and a boss. Now they quickly swept through these and then sat around the fire for a while. In fact, they had a good look in the fire and did discover a few magical items, which perhaps we'll discuss at a later time when we have more of it. At the moment, we're very rushed. Here we go. They moved on into the corridor out of the chimney room and discovered there were two exits. They decided which one they were going to take, which was the one to the north. Up they went, round a corner to another doorway. Unfortunately, this led them to a set of stairs. As they walked through, they realized that the stairs led to nowhere. Perhaps this was a mysterious passageway that could in fact lead them on to somewhere else, but there was no sign of a doorway, even though they looked for secret passageways there. So they worked their way back, slowly and carefully back to the junction with two doors, and chose the other. This perhaps would be the one that they were looking for, and immediately it would seem that it was, because on the other side there was the fire chasm room, blisteringly hot, terribly hot, and the idol on the other side of the dragon where the eye had to be put, crossed the rope bridge. But almost immediately they were beset on all sides. A goblin hero and a troll. I hate trolls. On one side and a couple of orcs in the rear. Blackhead Bill turned and set about the two orcs and pretty much slew them almost immediately. But at the front, the group knew that they had a problem with their troll. It had to die. If it did not die immediately, then it would regenerate its wounds. So they attacked it with everything they had. Faroth cast a spell, his lightning firing on it, and he killed it. They then set about the poor goblin, the last goblin hero there, and slew him as well. Then they had the problem of putting back the eye into the dragon. Now, unfortunately, none of them were a dwarf, and so it was going to be quite complicated. But although the gods did grumble, quite the dwarf gods that was, of course, they always grumble. They're renowned for their grumbling. Although they grumbled, they did not, in fact, cause any awful calamity to be done to the group. They did that themselves, because they'd made a terrible decision. They were supposed to give back half of whatever they found to the Lord, Bernison. They instead, to a man, decided that they would keep all the gold that they found in there, and would leave as quickly as they could, go to the wharf, get drunk, as per usual. This will have serious repercussions for the group. This could see them in a lot of pain and anguish. I've been Jaccio Rothjob. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye. Till next time.